The word agent can sound technical, but in practice, it's so much simpler. In this series, an agent means a structured AI helper that performs a defined task inside boundaries you set for it. It's not autonomous or replacing your judgment. It's a thinking partner that follows instructions consistently and handles repeated mental work. We're building these inside Michael because reoccurring family information deserves a private home and not an ad-funded scratch pad. So let's talk about what an agent can do at a practical level. It can read and summarize reoccurring information, compare inputs, and highlight what's new, extract patterns across notes, and guide structured learning. And it can reduce sorting so your attention stays on your judgment. Most people already do this manually. Agents reduce repetition to save you time. So for our demo, what we're going to do is set up a My Agents project. And our first agent that we're going to build today is a structured learning guide. So I'm going to place this as structured learning guide. So I have that as a label. And then I have a prompt prepared that is act as a structured learning guide. I want to understand executive functioning for parents of school-age kids having issues paying attention in class. Divide the topic into six core modules. For each module, include key concepts, common misconceptions, one reflection question, and primary sources I can verify independently. So keep these explanations grounded, flag where experts disagree, and after module 1, pause and ask me one question before continuing. So let's go ahead, see what it comes up with. So module 1 is what executive functioning actually is. We have some misconceptions, reflection questions, and some primary sources to verify. So you are still doing the thinking and verifying. The structure just makes the path easier to follow. So for demo number 2, what I'd like to do is show you a reoccurring update analyst. So let's put that in our chat. And the prompt is going to be use a sample school newsletter weekly email that I'm going to put in the prompt, and we're going to ask it to act as my weekly update analyst, review the text below with a consistent lens with key changes, action items, important dates, and anything affecting schedule or cost, then compare to last week's summary. I'll paste next and mark only what is genuinely new. Do not decide what matters most for my family. Narrow the field so I can. So what I'm going to do here is I have created a mock school email. So I'm going to paste that in. It's kind of long and lengthy. It's got a lot of details in there that sometimes is hard to absorb when you're in a rush. I know, at least for me. So I've got all that information in here, and let's see what Michael does to help us out. So he's got a lot to sort through here. So let's give him a second. Okay, so he has the key changes, the action items that I need to worry about, a few important dates, and any schedule and cost impacts. Anyways, just as an easy way to summarize a lot of information. Okay, so for our next one, we are going to do a pattern lens. So I'm going to do my pattern lens label. I'm going to enter in, and then I'm going to come in and say review these notes from the past three weeks about evenings at home, identify reoccurring themes and possible correlations. Do not diagnose, do not conclude, only observe patterns I can verify. Um, as you can see, I can keep adding a lot more content here. I'm going to type in my, oops, I'm going to delete this. Oh, sorry. I'm going to add in my notes that I've been taking over the last three weeks to give it something to work on and process. So let's give it a second, and now it's gonna see some patterns for like dinner timing and flow, late dinners, screen, phone behavior, outdoor movement and time, down post kids down, wind down activities, energy, emotional tone descriptors, weekly rhythm notes, household task timing, possible correlations that you can verify. So those are some things that it pulled out of a lot of content to notice patterns, and that's what it is really good at doing. So yeah. So then oops. Okay. The next thing I want to do is show you this agent build checklist that can help you. I'll include that on the website. So the first thing is role. Do you want it to be a learning guide, an analyst, a summarizer? The scope is number 2. What is one clear job you want it to do? And what are the constraints? What to avoid? And the format, how output should look. And then verification cues, like where you can flag uncertainty. So anything that's vague, you can tighten. If it's complicated, you can ask it to simplify. So really narrow agents work best. So it has really a specific scope. As you can see how I set up these 3 agents inside of my agents. So advanced AI is not automation for its own sake. It is reducing repeated forms of thinking. Whether you solve the same category of problem again and again, that's a signal that a small structure could help you. So structure will protect your energy, and it frees attention for better judgment, creativity, and presence. So try this today. Build one agent in Michael for either a topic you want to learn or a weekly email update you dread reading through carefully every time. And then save the prompt titled with agent's job.